What's going on, everybody? We're back playing Deltarune yet again. This is like the sixth episode I've recorded in the span of a single day. Oh my god. I'm not embarrassed to admit that, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna start it out with some interactions. Jeepers. I forgot how many interactions get unlocked when yellow and blue join. So let's get it over with. Okay. I paid $20 flowery for that. And it was like 4 lines of text. Oh my god. The world revolves. They can't keep Feather Pen? They can't keep getting away with the not at all subtle writing? It's not. Okay. Aqua is like the best character in this chapter. Huh. There's only 8 types of enemies in this chapter. You ever think about that? I think chapter 1 had more enemies than chapter 5. Sorry. I'm pretty tired. I went to sleep at like 2 in the morning and I woke up at like 6 today. Oh my god. So like, why does Seth have a crush on Berkeley? Like, cause the flowers know Chris. Like, I'm sure they've known Chris since they were a kid, but why does Seth specifically have a crush on Berkeley? A ranch, and then Green pulls up with Cool Ranch, and then she pulls up with just oh my. See this bit? Oh my. Why'd they all turn to Valsay, bro? This bit had me giggling for like a good few minutes, bro. Cause they're not doing. What are they doing? Like that always makes me giggle, bro. Yeah, that joke is genuinely funny. They just call Seth cringe. I forgot about that. Are we throwing rocks? Can I help? I love the way yellow is like drawn here. He's just chill. Ralsei talking about smoked herbs, and then yellow interpreting it as, you know, that. I feel like that's a reference to the Ralsei smoking thing from like the chapter 1 days. Cause I think they did actually reference it in chapter 3. I think they're referencing it again, bro. It was crazy. That's a reference to something. I feel like that alphabet thing, that's a reference to something. Alright, 3 more interactions and then we'll actually progress the chapter. Because remember, we still have 3 pink coins left. Oh my god. All shucks in parentheses set for cool. This game's writing is either some of the best stuff ever or some of the dumbest stuff imaginable. And I mean that in the best possible way. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a fan of this cafe music. It gets old. It gets kind of old after like the first 2 loops. Like, God, stop messing with my door. Man, this chapter's kind of making me want to go to one of them Japanese cafes now. They seem chill. Oh, so this is the one where Green says that people owe her money. Cheese. You owe me $2. $2. No, I'm pretty sure they make a Toy Story reference later. I think later, once I made it to the top of the castle, but then like go back down, I think there's a Toy Story reference in there. Because there was already a Ratatouille reference, but yeah. I'm a little upset that this one doesn't make like a loud smack sound like the other watering can back in the Garden of Hopes and Dreams, but whatever. What can you do? And then the watering can just explodes. That's cool. I mean, if I just mash, I'll climb faster, right? This scene is basically just Asgore pushing everybody away for his own personal desire to figure out who's making the dark fountains. Because I feel like it's definitely supposed to represent how like he's doing it in the dark world, but he already did it in the light world, so
my human
just goes to show like how desperate he is to prove himself to everybody when stuff's already gone to crap.
That's great.
Like, you can tell by the fact that, like, you know,
My king.
he doesn't have a lot of lines in this
That's
chapter
my
until like
dreams.
the very end.
Smile again.
Asgore, you're not soloing the Roaring Knight, bro. The Roaring Knight needs a whole cutscene just to beat Chris, Susie, and Rouse, bro. Like, you're not beating them. I feel bad for all those guys, bro. And then this guy just pulls up on some like super villain type stuff, bro. This is the type of dramatic pull-up you see in like a chapter 2 fan game, bro. Like fan animation. I would know. I saw like 37 of those types of things back in the chapter 2 days. then again, stuff like Spammed and Restitched was peak. I'll give him that. Like, honestly. They were kind of on this. Like, whoever made Spammed and Restitched was kind of onto something with Susie's healing being
You're a
important.
hero.
Even though it's really useless in Chapter 2. Also, he set the law. Oh man, that guy's quite scary. Alright, so what we gotta do is we just gotta survive the gauntlet until the very end. And that's the pose. Let's freaking go. Dramatic music as a finisher. Let's do this. Yeah, I can just skip those guys. Never mind. Okay, so what I think Seth takes away a percentage of mercy, but not all of it. That attack is really hard to dodge. Oh my god, it's making it so hard to dodge. Yeah. Whoa, Seth, chill, Seth. Ooh. I should have defended for extra CP. Alright, if things go bad, I'll just give Chris the flowery soda. I'm giving them the flowery soda now. Oh my god! Only 50 HP? How much does it give Susie? Oh my god. I don't know, Rouse didn't want to drink it like at all. Like how much health would it give me? Would it have given Susie if she drank it? I'm using a joystick for this, by the way. So I guess Yellow can just fly casually. Yeah, my camera quality's looking like weird. I just noticed that. Maybe I should turn my light on. Let's see if that helps. Okay, yeah, it definitely helps. You can see my reflection, but you can see the text better. It's not as blurry, so
You're a hero.
I'm fine with that. Ooh, not for anything, no. Thought I saw a bug. Alright. It's a shame that there's like no checkpoints or like save points here, so like if you die, you have to start from the beginning of the section. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Forgot about that. You know, I'm glad Chris is like, must be really good at jumping if they're able to jump so high while running at full speed. And then some, because like, yeah. Oh, that was cheap. I wonder if it's possible to skip that one. Okay, I gotta think here. Okay. So now I just have to avoid this move. Go through. You can go through when they jump. I know it's possible. It's just really hard for like no reason. You see how getting one of them makes the attack like way easier though, right? So you eat a frog and I'll say you heal plus. Oh my god, no! No! Leave me alone! Alright, that was... Oh my god, I'm scared for my life. Heal Chris. Chris is like the most important character here to keep alive. Being like so honest. That should be the attack! Alright, we're good. I swear, it never gets any easier to avoid that. Like, here's another interaction with Flowery. Stairs. Stairs are always threatening in this game.
Tell you like serving humans. I'm only trying to help you.
Wait, how does Rouse know Flowery? Because ever since the chapter started, it's been clear that Rouse knows him. Also, yes sir, it is in fact backtracking time. Because I said so. Oh no. She raised her price by a singular dollar. Diabolical, I'd say. Anyway, I'm selling my Skull Elixir. Wait. No, I'm not. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping these too, because, you know, it's like 100 health plus like 16% DP, so what I am gonna do is throw in an extra revivement because I low-key need that. And now I have to rearrange this because my brain will not let it slide if I don't. This is gonna be really bothersome. Only reason I have the extra revivement is, well, I'll let you figure that one out. It's pretty obvious. Tree Cake. I think I'm gonna save the Punch Bowl, but keep the Tree Cake. Right? That seems like a good idea. Wait, no. Like, I want to have it in a specific order here. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're good to stock up the rest of our inventory with green tea. This should be enough healing items. The only reason we need this much healing is for the secret boss. Like, literally just for that. Because of just how hard it is. For me, at least. I know other people have had it, like, way easier, but, you know. So this is what we needed the first 10 pink coins for. And I'm sure you can tell by that speech quirk, if you're Undertale pilled like I am, who it is. But right now, that's the least of our concerns. We have 3 more pink coins to grab. Thinking of Mario Galaxy for some reason with the purple coins. Alright, let's get it. We do have to backtrack a bit, which does suck, but it's nothing too crazy. This is like, we're pretty close to where we need to be right now. Just gotta do some climbing. Jump. Okay. Yo, I love the fact that, like, the hair slash fur on all of them is, like, animated. Because we're on the mountains. We're in the mountains, so obviously, you know, hair is going to be flowing. But this is the part we needed to backtrack to, because if you remember, we had to fight Seth and Aqua, in quotations there, because it wasn't really a fight. It was more like Seth drops his wallet twice. So, but yeah, that was it. That's our 17th pink coin. There's nothing up here, it's just some extra flower coins. I managed to grab them all because I'm a gamer. So yeah, nothing much else going on here. I think if you drop back down, you'll end up like lower. So I'm gonna drop back down. I think I know what this is. It's been like a day, so it's been like a day. I'm having a hard time remembering. There's some grass here I'm gonna cut because, yeah. Okay, this is like a... Oh, this is the area you go to when you fall during that rush segment. Would you hate me if I was actually an enemy? I wouldn't mind. And then if you walk away, an enemy. So we fight him, right? It's just the one guy, so an intimidate will do the trick. And he's doing this attack. Oh my god, I love this attack so much. Because it hits me every time. Defend, spare. No, there's no enemy. I love visual gags like that. Like, they're always funny. Even when they're not, they're funny. So, yeah, there's only 2 pink coins left, but we're not using them at that shop where we bought the mysterious key. We're saving them for after the secret boss, because now we have the thing we need to get in there in the first place, so. Now all we gotta do is just make our way higher to the castle. Past the shop, of course. So let's go. We save, so if we die here... Oh, okay, alright. Hopefully my flow is on point here, because I managed to make it up here twice without Susie and Alice doing it on their own. Like, it was really precise, but... like, you gotta do that. And then jump over. And then do this, do that. Then do it a little more. This. Bam. That's how you do it without Susie and Rouse on their own. If you fail that if you fall down during that sequence enough times, they will do it on their own, which makes it way easier. but it is possible, as I just showed. Also, Rousey does in fact have fire magic, and this is where we need to go for the secret boss. This is where one of the last few, oh my god, I almost fell. This is where one of the last 2 pink coins are. It's, this is like the type of stuff you see in like a Mario Maker level, to be so honest. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool. I'm all for platforming challenges. I'm the same guy who, I literally beat Mario Wonder's badge gauntlet after like 3 days of trying, so I'm pretty determined. Now this part, sync it with the beat drop. First try, let's go! That was first try. Let's go, and no damage either. That's actually insane. Yeah, I think that hook is like a fake. I'm pretty sure that hook specifically is a fake. Wait, there's something here. Just a randomizer. Nice. Now, this is... I don't know who Moa and Yuka are. But this, it would be kind of funny if those are like the names of actual artists on the team here. Also this. Genuinely, who is drawing this? Like, why is Birdly there? Why is there a bubble in the shape of Chris's head? But yeah, this room theme is pretty catchy. But yeah, that wasn't where the last pink coin was though. The last pink coin is where that hole was. Which, you know, we can just do this. It's the wind struggler. But we're gonna let him get the cheese though. Helping itself is cheese. And now we just ruined its day. I'm sorry, wind struggler. But we have a pink coin to grab, so. Ooh. Nice, bro. That was hitless. And that's where the last pink coin is. We have all 9. So, you know, if you've been keeping up with this series, that's basically like, you know, I'm sure there's better guides, obviously, but if you've been keeping up with the series. Oh my goodness, if you've been keeping up with the series, you could use it as a guide, just a very slow one. You'd have to skip around a lot. But yeah, this is where the secret boss is, and I'm gonna end the episode here because I need to psych myself up to fight the secret boss again, because I personally hate it because of the, not the gimmick, but because of one specific attack that you'll see. You'll know what attack it is. And I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm ending the episode. Alright. See ya.